October 2015. Langley, Virginia. Inside the headquarters of the Central Intelligence Agency, analysts monitor global threats, terrorists, cyber warfare, and foreign spies. But the threat that would embarrass America's intelligence community was not a foreign government. Not a professional hacker. Not even an adult. It was a 15-year-old kid sitting in his bedroom of England. And in just a few months, he and his friends would manage to access the email of the CIA director, leak data of thousands of FBI agents, humiliate some of the most powerful intelligence officials in the United States. This is the real story of how two kids hacked the CIA. At the center of this story is John Brennan, the director of the Central Intelligence Agency in 2015. Brennan was one of the most powerful intelligence figures in the world. His job included overseeing global espionage operations, managing classified intelligence, coordinating counter-terrorism missions. Naturally, someone like him would be surrounded by layers of digital security. Or at least, that's what everyone believed. But somewhere in England, a teenager using the online alias, Kraka, has other plans. His real name was Kane Gamble. And he was only 15 years old. Kane Gamble was not working alone. He was part of a loosely organized hacking collective called Crackers with Attitude, often shortened to CWA. The group consisted mostly of young hackers spread across different countries. Many of them were inspired by online hacktivist movements like Anonymous. Their goal wasn't money. Instead, they claimed to be motivated by politics. Members of the group said they were angry about US foreign policy in the Middle East. And they wanted to expose vulnerability in powerful governments. But the method they chose was illegal and extremely risky. They would try to hack the people running America's intelligence agencies. Most people imagine hackers breaking through firewalls with complex code. But Kane Gamble used something much simpler. A technique called social engineering. Instead of hacking computers, he hacked people. Here's how it worked. First, Gamble researched John Brennan online. He collected small pieces of information. Phone numbers, service providers, personal details. Then he called customer support lines at companies like Verizon. And he pretended to be someone else. Sometimes he pretended to be a technician. Sometimes he pretended to be Brennan himself. Customer service agents believed the story. And slowly, they began giving him pieces of confidential information. Each call revealed a little more. Eventually he obtained enough data to reset passwords and access Brennan's personal accounts. The biggest breakthrough came when Gamble targeted John Brennan AOL email account. Using the information gathered from telecom providers, he reset the password within minutes. A 15-year-old hacker had access to the email inbox of the CIA director. Inside the account were sensitive materials, including intelligence communications, contact lists, personal information of officials. Some documents referenced military operations in Afghanistan and Iran. For a moment, one of the most powerful intelligence agencies in the world had been compromised by a teenager. Instead of staying quiet, the hackers began taunting their victims. Gamble reportedly made prank calls to John Brennan family, sent messages mocking intelligence officials, remotely accessed devices linked to their accounts. But the attacks didn't stop with John Brennan. The group began targeting other high-ranking officials including Mark Giuliano, Deputy Director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, James Clapper, Director of National Intelligence. Avril Haines, U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor. Soon the hackers escalated even further. They leaked massive amounts of personal data online, including information linked to 20,000 FBI employees, 9,000 Department of Homeland Security workers. This was now a full-scale intelligence crisis. The U.S. government launched a joint investigation involving the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Central Intelligence Agency, British law enforcement agencies. Tracing cyber attacks is extremely difficult. Hackers hide behind VPNs, fake identity, encrypted networks. But eventually investigators discovered something surprising. The attacks were coming from a normal house in Colville, England. Not a secret bunker, not a cyber warfare facility. Just a teenager's bedroom. In February 2016, British police arrested Kane Gamble. Authorities charged him with multiple computer misuse offenses. The court heard that between June 2015 and February 2016, he had infiltrated the accounts of top U.S. intelligence officials from his home computer. During the trial, the judge described the campaign as a series of cyber terror attacks. Gamble pleaded guilty to 10 hacking charges. In 2018, he was sentenced to 2 years in youth detention. After serving his sentence, Gamble was banned from using the internet for a period of time. Ironically, after his release, he began working in cybersecurity, helping companies identify weaknesses in their systems. The same skills that once embarrassed intelligence agencies are now used to protect them. This story revealed something shocking. The breach wasn't caused by sophisticated malware or advanced hacking tools. It happened because people were tricked. One teenager, armed with patience and phone calls, managed to break through layers of security protection one of the world's most powerful intelligence agencies. And it proved a lesson cybersecurity experts still repeat today. The weakest link in any system is human trust.